My pappy said, son, you're gonna drive me to drinking if you don't stop driving that hot rod Lincoln.
Hey guys, More Innovations back for another video. Today we have a very special thing. We have got one of these. That answers you. I got one of these, a power pony. Now, the original thought was that I was going to give it to Sam, you know, the Mopar guy, the guy with the two power ponies. I was going to give it to him, but I wasn't aware how complete it was. So, I'm sorry man, but, you know, you're not having it. I've got a power pony now. So, in this box here we've got transmission goodies. And you can really tell how well built this thing is. I mean, look at that differential. I mean, holy moly. I mean, that axle, that's not even freaking 3/4 inch. That's like, might even be 1 inch. Maybe, yeah, I don't even know. That'd probably be 1 inch, 22 mil, I think. So yeah, here's the steering wheel dashboard setup. This is the I don't really know what you'd call it. That's where the front wheels mount onto. There's the footboard. There's two of them. Hood. Tyres. Engine. And this engine is a 14 horsepower Tecumseh. That's all I know about it. This is not the original carburetor. This is a Robin carburetor from what the guy said. I'm not sure if that's true or not, but he said he got it running with this carburetor, so I don't know. That's good, I suppose. I'm probably not going to use that because he did. This is the carburetor for it. I mean, look at the size of that Venturi. It's huge. I don't know if I'll be able to use this one or not, but I'm going to have to try to unseize the throttle because that's all it does, and it's not even moving the throttle blade at all. So I'm going to have to like hose it down with this stuff. I don't really know how to say that. And hope for the best. Probably get some up here maybe. Definitely going to have to tear that whole carburetor down. There's a fuel pump for it. These fuel pumps are weird. They use crankcase pressure. Like the sucking goes in and out, in and out, in and out. That's how they pump these, which is interesting. Hopefully we'll be able to unseize that. This is the engine. The guy said it does run. We've had the rocker panel off. Reasonable compression, which is good, I suppose. I don't really know what to say. I mean, this is going to be the beginning of a series, is what I'm thinking. And so I thought I'd just sit down for a second and I'll just explain to you what I'm actually going to do. Now, so what I've decided on doing is putting the whole machine together and seeing, you know, how well it's going to work and what it's going to be like. And then is what I'm going to do is I'm going to rip the whole thing apart. You know, the reason why I'm doing this is to make sure it'll actually work before I go and waste money on painting it. So yeah, I'm going to get it running. Then once I've done that, tear it down and then paint it all up. I don't know if I'm going to grind this down yet. I might. I mean, grab my screwdriver. Look at this. That is frame rail. But fortunately, because this is so thick, it's only surface rust in some places, but most places I can just, the surface rust, there isn't much. Like, it's only really rusty in the back. I think it's the back. It looks like the back. Looks like the back area. I don't actually know. I'd say it is because that's the transmission mount. That's also one. Yeah. So yeah, I don't know. But yeah, look at it. I tell you, when we got it home, when we had it in the back of the van, it sucked. I mean, you could just tell how heavy it was. I mean, look at that rust. I guess it's kind of redneck weight reduction. But yeah, I'm gonna treat this thing with maximum respect, because, you know, when you try to pick up one of these engines, which I can't do by myself, it really makes you wonder how safe this thing's going to be at speed. So what I'm deciding is I'm not going to pulley swap it. I'm just going to keep it original speed, which, you know, isn't very fast, but it's fast enough for a friggin' lawnmower that's, you know, huge ground clearance. I mean, look at this. 5 freaking lug bolt pattern, 4 lug front wheels. I have to find some rubber for them. I can do that though. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff missing. Well, I don't actually know. This is the rest of the dashboard. This piece, as far as I know, bolts onto here like that. But either way, I can just go to Sam's place and probably look at his power pony for, you know, for advice. Yeah, so I'm probably not going to be able to put the transmission together myself. I mean, that is so heavy. This thing's going to be killer. Yeah, that's the brake drum. Here's the brake band. Band brakes, yeah, man. They work, I suppose. I don't really know. Here's the hubs for it. Oh my god, they're so freaking heavy. There's still a bit of transmission oil in there. This is how I know how complex this build is going to be. I mean, when you look at all this and see, I don't really want to pull it out because it'll all come off. But look at that. I mean, for goodness sake, this is going to be so bloody hard. Oh, look at that, 1 gear on there already. I'd say that'll probably be the brake shaft on there. Here's the shifter. Yeah, I'm not going to put this together. I'm going to get the guy at the lawnmower shop to put it together for me, because I trust him a bit more than what I trust myself. I'll probably maybe give it a go. I don't know. I'll have to investigate that. Transmission drain full thing. Yeah, so that's great. I mean, I am bloody dropping the camera now. I hope you like that roller coaster ride. Try and do this in one take if you haven't already noticed. But yeah, when I first got this thing, I only thought that it was going to be a couple of things, because the guy said, well, the thing, it was on a website called Free Cycle. That's something we have in New Zealand, where the guy, you'll put something up, and then the person, and then you'll go, oh yeah, I want that. You'll email the guy. The person will email you back, being like, oh yeah, you can have it. I live in, you know, blah 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 place. You go there, go and pick it up. Done deal. So that's what happened to this thing. And the story with this was the guy was going to sell it on Trade Me, which is like New Zealand eBay and Craigslist, if you're wondering. The guy was going to sell it on there, and then he said, well, the guy said that the person that wanted to buy it didn't come and pick it up. And supposedly there is $150 lying here in bits, because that's about how much these things go for. And if it was running, you get about, you know, $500 for them. I saw one on Trade Me a couple of months ago. It went for about $1,000, $1 grand. That's a lot for a freaking lawnmower when you really consider it. Considering I got mine for what, my Victor for $150. I mean, you know. So that's excellent. Most of it is here, as far as I know. I have absolutely no freaking idea what the hell I'm doing. Yeah. By the looks of things, this transmission has been painted, which is quite nice, because I like it. It looks nice and black like that. I hope I'm not missing too much stuff. I mean, I don't mind if it leaks transmission oil. I mean, that's nothing too bad. I mean, I could just buy myself a jug for it and then check it every couple of days I want to drive it round. But yeah, so yeah, this is probably part 0, I guess you could call it, because I'm not really doing anything. I gotta get everything out here that I want inside. All this stuff's probably gonna stay outside for now. I just want the engine and the transmission stuff inside for now, and the carburetor and stuff, you know, engine stuff. I want that inside to begin with because that's the most important. Because if that gets wet, it could rust, and you know, I mean, I don't think in a couple of days this is going to get any more rustier. Hopefully I'll be able to go into Super Cheap or something and go and pick up some stuff. Yeah, so yeah, I'm planning on probably cleaning all these engines out, shoving them down there for now, because I haven't got very much space in here. Because by the time I put back my 2 push mowers back in here, there's not all that much space. So yeah, I don't know. I might even leave the 2-stroker outside for a bit, just for a couple of days while I sort my stuff out. My dad's going to bring home a little trolley, you know, a bit of wood that's on some caster wheels. So I'll be able to put all my stationary engines on them, get them in the corner, and away we go. So yeah. Well, I hope you guys are going to enjoy this, and I hope it gets good views because my channel sucks. Not really, but you know, I'm not great. You know, I'm still getting used to the whole YouTube live and stuff. But anyway, thanks for watching. Please subscribe, comment, yeah, blah blah blah. You know the drill. Thanks for watching.
Have you heard the story of the hot rod race where the Fords and Lincolns were setting the pace? That story is true, I'm here to say. I was driving that Model A.